I got a question for y'all. So I know we're not appraisers, but all right, we're listing the house. We're listing. Let's say we're listing a split level.
Right.
In the area. We're listing a split level in the area where there are no other split levels within a mile of the house, or within 180 days that have been sold.
Right, but it's other comps.
But there's other homes sold. There's ranches and colonials.
Footage, age, style.
Yep, square footage, age, style.
So that's where y'all got. Hold on. So hold on.
The style, you gotta take that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't do the style because it's a split
I'm
level.
going by square footage, age, and condition.
Yeah.
So I thought that as well. So we've been trying to get this.
I'll go
appraisal.
outside a mile. I'll look at 1 or 2 comps outside of that mile to see if there's any split levels, and then I'll factor in what's sold in the area based on square footage, age, and condition. And I may have to pull one of those from outside of a mile to get a similar property. So the area is going to give me the basis point for what are buyers willing to pay to live in this area for this size home. Then outside of that, I'm trying to find a similar neighborhood outside of a mile with split levels to see, okay, how much of a variance or difference was it? So like if all the colonials sold at 300, but the split levels, none sold above 270, that's telling me the market has a different value on split levels.
From colonial.
So then I'm gonna come back and try to make adjustments for that in this area.
What if you don't have that? So what if you don't have that within a 2-mile radius,
right,
in 180 days?
Go back further in time. Go out a year.
I'm gonna go back. I'm trying to see what is the price difference between split level and the other styles.
Some in the area close enough. Is what you're saying.
And then I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna do or similar areas, right? So I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna do my comps based on what's there. And then I'll try to adjust for the split level.
So you're going to make your adjustments based on the adjustments that you feel like they made in a comparable neighborhood.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So something I learned is that now one thing I learned is that that square footage that they used to include in the split level.
Yeah.
The lower level.
Well, a lot of people don't include, especially if it's not livable finished space.
It's in the split level. It's in the split level. So that in the tri-level. So that's livable. That's livable space. It used to be, but you can't include that anymore
because it's sub level.
Because it's the basement.
So now are you going to just compare it to ranches?
So that's what what I was told by the appraiser is now you can go. He said he go 550 days out.
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up too.
Goodness.
Here's the thing most people don't realize about it being low inventory. So you have when people say like sales are down, that don't mean values are down. That just means if it was only 8 homes on the market all year in the neighborhood, compared to last year when it was 20, sales are down.
Yeah.
Because
it was only 8 sales, right?
Yeah.
But as an appraiser, when I come in, if I only got 8 sales to choose from, and 2 of them was within 60 days, but the other 4 was 6 months, 7 months, a year ago, then I only have so many comps in this area, so I have to go back a year, or I have to go to a neighboring community that's similar. Right? Or I have to go out further than a mile. So not having enough inventory, that's another reason to go back further in time or further
But
out.
look, I'll be honest, to your point, I didn't know that you could not include the finished bathroom in the basement. I mean, I had no idea.
When you look at, so I start saving appraisals if I get them, and I look at the adjustments they make for bedroom, bathroom count. Sometimes I look at the square footage, but mainly I'm looking at bedroom, bathroom count, and then they got other adjustments that they use. And then you'll notice like a trend. So like in this area, because it makes common sense, right? So on a $100,000 home versus a $300,000 home, if the bedroom adjustment on a $300,000 home is say $15,000, right? But on a $100,000 home, probably wouldn't make sense to make that adjustment for $15,000. Now you're telling me just because it's a 4-bedroom versus a 3-bedroom, it's worth $15,000 more, right? That may make sense in certain neighborhoods, but not all neighborhoods. Because what about your $60,000 neighborhoods? Is a buyer gonna pay $15,000 more just for that extra bedroom?
That's a toughie, and that's why I think that's
So
a toughie.
the appraiser may adjust it at that, but will the market demand that?
I think so,
and that's why I tell buyers and sellers, you have your appraised value and you have your market value, because if most of the demand in the area, most of the homes in the area is built were 3 bedrooms, and you got a few 4 bedrooms. Like, I just want to stay in the area. 3 bedrooms is fine. I have no need for the 4th bedroom. Why would I pay $15,000 more?
But the person
if
that
90% of the buyers are saying that, do you really have a $15,000
I think so.
value?
What if you need it for? So I was just talking to Jonnita about, like, it's certain things that if I was buying a house, if I was looking to buy a house, there's certain things I need. And I was looking in like, you know, all the $2 million homes, right?
Right.
They don't even have what I need, you know, in my house. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I might as well build a house as opposed to going out here and buy. But if they did have it, if one of the areas did have it, I would definitely pay. I pay $50,000 more for it.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. That works both ways too. So let's say the 4-bedroom home and the appraiser is just using their regular adjustments of $15,000. And you as a buyer, you understand that, okay, this house, I'm talking to a FSBO, right? I'm willing to pay them $15,000 more because it has a 4-bedroom. And then multiple offers, some buyer comes and pay $50,000 more, right? In your mind, you fixated on, it's only $15,000 more. The market value says it's $50,000 more. You see what I'm saying?
I feel like they gotta have, and that's what we was talking about. I feel like they gotta go back to some guidelines there, because I think it should be a combination of set amount for the bedroom plus the square footage increase.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't
you got to
know.
factor in
square footage. Like, what happened to finished square footage?
They don't. So they don't like the square footage no more. So. You know, I won't say the appraiser's name, but he was pretty much like, scratch that. Don't even look at that no more.
We gonna have an appraiser guest come on and kind of.
I don't know if they be willing to, because the one we trying to get, that's why he ain't been on
That's
here.
why you need another appraiser to come on.
Right.
We want the facts.
Because you know what? I think they're gonna be scared because they can't give us no facts, because that's the problem with appraisals and why everybody is beefing with appraisers.
Yeah, it's still an opinion.